Mr. Chidambaram, let me give you another example from the centre's perspective. And this is in the context of Tamil Nadu, your home state. The NEET exam. Tamil Nadu says, we don't want one common, you say one India, the BJP says there will be one common entrance exam, medical exam for the country. Tamil Nadu says we are moving in legislation, we will be out of the NEET system. So states also are rebelling in a way, virtually saying even for the manner in which a national exam is to be held, we will take the call, not the center.
What is this national exam you're talking about? Great doctors of Tamil Nadu, Dr. Rangachari, Dr. Gurusamy Mudaliar, Dr. Lakshmanaswamy Mudaliar, they were all admitted to these very colleges by the state government and they became world-famous, distinguished doctors. Why can't you trust a state government to admit competent, qualified students to state government colleges? In a central university, let the center's writ run. But I am the state government. I build colleges out of my funds. It is largely meant for the domiciles of my state. Why can't I select the skilled, qualified students and admit them? Are you saying all the doctors who made medical services in Tamil Nadu famous at least throughout the country, were all incompetent doctors and only the NEET selected doctors will be competent? What kind of an argument is? It's an argument that should be stated to be rejected.
One of the other friction points, for example, is the alleged misuse of the CBI and the Enforcement Directorate. That the CBI and the Enforcement Directorate are swooping into states run by the opposition to target opposition politicians. ED raids jumped 27 times during 2014 to 22 compared to the previous 10 years. Do you believe that these enforcement agencies are also part of this growing center-state conflict? Because the center says, look, we are targeting those where we have found prima facie instances of corruption, of money laundering. Why do you accuse us of simply targeting opposition-ruled governments? That's the part of the ED and the CBI's remit.
Do you believe in any principles of statistics?
Do I believe in?
Any fundamental theories or theorems of statistics as a science?
Facts.
How is it that the accused, alleged accused, 95% of them belong to the opposition party? How do you explain that? If the law of averages, if the underlying principles of statistics will apply, I hope it applies in India, then there should be a certain proportion of the BJP ministers, BJP MPs, BJP MLAs, BJP party leaders who should also be raided, isn't it?
But the BJP turns around and says, please tell Mr. Chidambaram to go to the court. If Mr. Chidambaram believes that the ED is being misused, that there are cases which are not being investigated against BJP-ruled states, please go to the court and get an order.
Listen, we are not talking about involving the court. All I'm saying is, if the agencies are completely independent, not goaded by somebody, not nudged by somebody, why is the numbers so skewed against the opposition and so skewed in favor of the BJP? And then, worse, people against whom raids took place, notices were issued. You go through that washing machine, the giant washing machine, all of them become innocent. What happened to the notices? What happened to the raids? What happened to the searches? You want me to give names of people who were raided, notices issued by ED and CBI, inquired, and then all those cases have been buried? You know them as well as I do.
So are you suggesting, therefore, given what you're saying about enforcement agencies, CBI, who should step in? If you believe that this has resulted in a situation of a complete misuse, in this case I'm using the word misuse of central agencies to target opposition state-ruled governments, do you have a solution? Who should step in to ensure that every case which is followed follows due process? Should it be the courts? Who does it?
See, the courts interfere by exception. A court can't run the administration. Court can't run the agencies. That's not the business of a court. It's only when a case comes to the court can pronounce a judgment. You are giving executive powers to the courts to supervise investigations, to supervise the agency. It's not so. That is the duty of the Prime Minister, the Home Minister, and the Minister in charge of the agency. Now, those ministers bow down to the wishes of the Prime Minister and nudge agencies to go after the opposition leaders. It's a complete breakdown of the system. The only way it can be corrected is for the people to decide this is not on. This will lead to disaster.
What is not on?
This kind of misuse of agencies at the instance of the political executive.